brings live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sport. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now Sacramento starting five. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Ellis at the point guard position. Vincent's shot is good.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
In the corner, Murray with it. Ellis surveying the D. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so Ellis will bring it up for Sacramento. Fires from the wing. DeRozan's shot is off. Vincent with it, working on Ellis. Vincent the pass to Edwards. A three ball. Offensive rebound. McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Murray outside. Here's DeRozan. Good on the shot.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Now, when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Vincent. After the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Gobert the pass to Vincent. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Vincent's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
So for the Kings, their last game a win against Oklahoma City. Edwards against Monk. Here's DeRozan. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get out the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Ellis, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Murray kicks to Ellis. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Vincent. He had 25 points last game. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Monk outside. Will it go? That shot off. Randall with some nice D.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Pass to Vincent. Just 5 to shoot. And Sabonis pulls it down. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Connects from 3-point range. Ellis has got 8.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Here's Monk, still without a basket. Ellis outside. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target with his three.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And here's DeRozan. After the three-pointer from Vincent. Monk outside. Back to DeRozan. The Kings need to get off a shot here. From deep, Ellis. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Williams, he's checked in for Sacramento. Puts up a three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to. Oh!
Wow.
Gotta love that one.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Down by 12. Williams against McDaniel. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And here's DeRozan, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
4 on the shot clock. The shot by Williams, no good. Timberwolves leading by 14. Lets it go from deep. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
To end the run, the shot by Monk is no good. Vincent with it. He's got 23. Pass to Edwards. Back to Vincent. Fires the three, and another three for Minnesota.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Sacramento.
Watch outside.
Murray for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And what an entertaining group this team has been this season. These guys don't just win, they win big.
Yeah, their margin of victory for the season is over 12 points a game. That means some nights they're winning by 20, 30 or more, and the key is they're doing it with consistency. These guys will not take their feet off the gas, and that's part of what makes them so fun to watch.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Vincent. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Fultz. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Outside Williams. On the wing, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. And the Timberwolves with possession. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Vincent's shot is good.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Then for the Kings, Laravia's checked in. Davis is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Monk dishes to Williams. Davis in the corner. Again, the miss by the Kings. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the Wizards was tremendous. He scored 25 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. This is what they rely on from him and why he's one of the best in the league. I'm sure he's looking to repeat a performance tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Ingles passes to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now Vincent, he has 38 in the game. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Sabonis, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting pretty. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a
good. Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Monk kicks to Williams. Misses the three.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Greg, this is some... And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Reed with a screen on Crowder. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Vincent misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Crowder the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Randall. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Vincent. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
Oh, and a treat awaits us all as we get a chance now to hear from MP himself, center court, Mike in hand.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Well said by MP. Bravo, MP, accepting this honor while staying focused on the task at hand.
I got it.
The Kings have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. To stop the run, Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 7 rebounds in the game. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Arabia passes to Monk. Sacramento moving it around. Williams for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 9.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Launches a 3. Yep, it's good. And another 3 from Vincent.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Arabia passes to Monk. This one for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the... And another one!
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Timeout called by the Kings. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think...
Substitution on the court.
Benson with it. Ellis on him. He got it again. Sensational.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Murray sets a screen for Ellis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Vincent. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident, in that three-point shot.
And for the Kings, they're shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Monk for three, sinks the triple. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
How's that for a response? Love seeing Monk come back down and deliver the comeback three.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the wide open shot from Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
DeRozan surveying the D. The high post shot. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Vincent. And so it's Minnesota able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute.
Well, execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Everyone's jacked up to see Chris Paul join the organization, the leadership and the wisdom he brings to a team.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. DeRozan in the corner. Ellis outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic. Oh,
That
my!
should not be legal. Never seen it.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Edwards against Monk. Out to DeRozan, takes a 3, knocks down the 3 ball. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Wide open look here for Murray. The three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Edwards finds Vincent. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Vincent. Ellis, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Vincent. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. DeRozan for three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Monk, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Vincent misses. For Sacramento, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Ellis can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Vincent the pass to Randle. A three-pointer is right on target. Randle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And helping the team space the floor there, Randle with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Pass to Vincent. The tray. Monk grabs the board.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Vincent. Good, he hits again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Chalk up 2 there.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
The Kings shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. The shot by Monk is no good.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now here's Randle. 7 points in the game. Vincent. No good on the 3. The Kings shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. DeRozan for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Vincent. Hits it again. Wow.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And 78 points tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 from 2006.
Monk, the pass to Murray. That 3 off the mark.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Vincent. Connects again.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
The shot by Monk is no good. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game. One of the best at getting himself to the line. That's a big part of DeRozan's game.
What do you guys think so far? Minnesota calls timeout. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights, and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
And here's Ingles outside. Good on the triple. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Monk is out there with Ellis, and it's Sabonis in at the center. Good on the three-point shot. Vincent's got 18 points just in the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game. Minnesota shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Pass to Dillingham. For the 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
He gets that one. Minot's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Shots good by Sabonis.
The confident lefty stroke of Sabonis on full display.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Ellis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. For 3, Murray. That one doesn't drop.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Drills it from outside. Vincent's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota. And for Sacramento, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Natural.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ellis outside. And the 3 off target. Pass to Vincent. Now Ingles. Vincent, the pass to Alexander Walker. And another three for Minnesota.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Vincent. Yet another bucket.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
And people have talked about records that could never be matched. Wilt's 100 was at the top of those lists. But the unbelievable has happened here tonight as he has tied that unbreakable record.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Sabrina, I feel like sitting down somewhere. No, but for real though, I feel great. Tonight was a great night, and it felt like the basket was a foot wider than normal. You know, I was able to get a lot of good shots, and I was able to make a lot.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
How can I put this? I'm like the wind, Sabrina. Does the wind worry?
No.
The wind doesn't worry, it just gets where it's going, and that's me. Getting where I'm going.
Alrighty then. Thanks again.
Well, I'm about to get going. All right, cheers.
Congrats.
Thank you.